In this video, we'll be looking at the other settings that are available inside the Appearance tab for your design needs, which is the typography, and this you can really go quite crazy with the number of options we have here. Um, Basically, it's pretty much the same options to change the font, the style, the text shadow, and any other settings that you might have. You can also define H1, H2, H3, H4. So you can go ahead and play with those at your leisure. I'm not going to spend too much time on that because it basically is just a matter of making changes and go ahead and view what the changes look like. Right, we've covered the buttons and the answer buttons. That's the form input, same thing on your forms that you create, how to go about changing the padding, the color, and the labels that you have. That's the setting for the slider. So that's the slider node that we have, which is, I'm going to show you that. I just go add and question answer. Type is slider. That's this one here, where you set up your sliders, and the design settings for the sliders is controlled through here. And that way, all your sliders will look the same to give it a consistency of the look and feel, which is right over here. Just go ahead and change the sliders. Same thing as everything else. You just go ahead and make your adjustments and then view if you like it. Next one is the progress bar. That's to add the progress bar that's striped. You can change the height and the width. So let's see if I put so that's the width, and then the height is obviously the height of it. So I'm just going to put 45 and give it a nice thick or fat looking progress bar. Okay, so that's the progress bar. The next one is the question lines. Now this is for the lines that we have in the chatbot version. So if I just go ahead and click this, select information, and that's for the lines for that. It's to control the chatbot lines and their display. I've got a whole video on how to go about doing the chatbot version of LeadsHook. So I won't go into too much detail about how to create your chatbot lines, but basically to control the look and feel of those lines would come under appearance and go under over through to question lines, and you can control that over here. And the last one is the LeadsHook logo, which is displayed over here at the bottom. On your embedded pages, it'll be displayed at the bottom here. For most part, we haven't seen too much in terms of performance, but if you want to remove that, or you don't want your competitors to find out about your usage of LeadsHook, go ahead and click that, and we'll try and tell you not to get rid of it. But if you want to, you go ahead and just click that, and that way that'll remove the logo. So I'm just going to go ahead and refresh that, and the logo's gone. Right, so that completes this video on the other settings that are available inside the Appearance tab. Most of it is just making changes and having a look to see whether you're happy with them, and then making adjustments to that. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.